Let's discuss secondary behaviors today. What does that mean? It is when you have to shake your body, like shake your head or blink your eyes or something else, in order to say things, to say it through, right? Why does it happen? It happens because this is the way you figured out to make it easier for you to say the words, to say the sounds through. It happened to me as well. So why it's actually happening? It is happening because it's when you run out of breath, but there is somebody's asking you a question, and you still have to somehow say it, and then you kind of help yourself to boost it, to say it, to finish your sentence, to finish your word, and this is why it's happening. So it'll disappear, right? So once you have the system, once you get used to saying things, the words normally, then it will disappear because you don't need it anymore. And it comes down again. It's just a problem with breathing, and it's a problem of understanding. When can you actually stop stuttering? When you understand how this works, because the difficult part is to understand, right? I'm saying that it took me pretty much 2 to 3 weeks until I entirely was comfortable with speaking. But before that, until I understood that exact principle, so when you understand it, once you know that this is the thing, so this is what's working, this is how you can implement it, right? And it's not to repeat sounds. So the system is, once you understand how to stop repeating sounds, right? So you say one sound, inhale, and say the next sound. So once you do that and you practice, once you comprehend it, so once you understand it, one thing, right? And then once you understand it and start using it, right? So first you have to understand it. Once you understand it and use it, then with the time, you will have enough air. You will have as much air as it needs for you to say things through, right? So look at me right now. I don't even think about it. It used to be a disaster for me. It used to be like I have to think so many times before I say one word. And especially like that word that you know you're gonna stutter for sure. The sound. So right now, I don't even think about it. It just comes naturally. Why does it come naturally? Because I knew how to control it, and for that reason, my mind is now not even doesn't make me think about it, right? So it comes naturally right now because I got used to it. And even though like right now I'm making video and it's spontaneous, I don't even like think about what I'm gonna be saying right now. I have an idea, so today I wanted to talk about the secondary behaviors. So with when you shake your head, when you blink your eye, and maybe something else like shaking anything else. So right now I am just talking, and I got used to it. So first I had my mechanism, so I had my technique, and once I have my technique and I understood that this technique was working, so once it's working, so now I know, so this was working, so now I was using what was working. And once I know, so this is working, right? So now I am not repeating the sounds anymore. So I basically stopped stuttering. So I stopped repeating, and this is a process of stuttering. You repeat sounds. And if you want to stop repeating sounds, so you have to somehow stop them. You have to somehow you have to be able to control them. So once you know how to control them, so first try to somehow force it. You have to manually force it until you do it so many times until manually, right? So you have to manually have those tools in your toolbox. So you manually have to work on them, work on them until you know what to do. So you say the first sound, then you make a pause, you fake it, you make a pause, so just for you to say the next sound. And you can inhale it in between. As I was explaining before, when it happened to me the first time, I don't even remember if I inhaled like that very first moment. I think I didn't, but maybe I did. But then if you are out of your breath, your body will force you. You will have to, because you're gonna run out of the power of the energy of the air. So you're gonna be like breathless, and of course you have to inhale. So, but why not to inhale at the right moment? Why not to inhale when you need it? Because your mind doesn't know when you need it. This is why you stutter. You don't know when to inhale, because your body it's broken for you, right? So that part is damaged for you, and this is why you have to be working on it in order to repair it manually. So once you now tell your brain to breathe in when you need the air, not when you already like got out of the air. So now you you stutter, you block, and now you have to force yourself to, you don't even know actually what's happening with you. Like right now, you know that you're out of breath, and this is why it's vital for you to breathe in. But you didn't know, before that you didn't know about it. You just stutter, and you just have to say things, and you shake, and then you just pull it through until, because this is the only system that you know that this is how you got used to it, to help yourself to say things. But I'm talking about controlling it. So once you control it, then you force your mind to stop and to have measured approach to your stuttering problem, and with saying that particular sound, right? When you know how to scientifically to approach it, so step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and just reapply it, reapply it, reapply it, reapply it. And then now you have a system to control it. So once you control it, then you know what to do. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. And look at me, right? So I can speak it now. And for me now to go back to stuttering, even like showing examples, because I don't even want to do that. And this is why it's important for you to understand this, to really understand that. All right, guys. Thank you. Ask me more questions, and hopefully it's so jointly we achieve the stage where it's easier for you, and then at some point, once you really understand it, then you can simply stop stuttering. Have a good day.